Henry Cavill's continued tenure in the MCU could just make him essay the role of a different character in the MCU instead of Wolverine. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has thrown some obvious shade at its biggest rivals by bringing Henry Cavill into its franchise. Playing a form of Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine, Henry Cavill may not be done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe just yet. However, since the Marvel Cinematic Universe will continue with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, Henry Cavill may need to find a different niche for himself in the MCU. Since Cavill's involvement was clearly intended to throw shade at DC, there may be one character the actor could play in the MCU after all. Hyperion remains the most popular superhero in the Marvel Universe. Along with Sentry, who was also a popular choice for Cavill, Hyperion served as one of the few characters that fans would like to see Henry Cavill essay in the MCU. Given the nature of Henry Cavill's gag in Deadpool and Wolverine, the studio clearly has no problem poking fun at its competitors. So, if Henry Cavill is cast as Hyperion, the studio will get another dig at DC Studios and James Gunn, whose predecessors handled Superman in the worst possible way in the DCU. Marvel, of course, has a slew of Superman-adjacent characters. Whether it's Sentry, Captain Marvel, Thor, Gladiator, or Hyperion, all of these characters have, at one point or another, been chosen by fans with Henry Cavill in mind, suggesting that fans also want to see Marvel Studios dig into the DCU. In good faith, if nothing else. There are a lot of characters from the Marvel Universe that fans would like to see in the MCU. Henry Cavill fans are very interested in seeing the actor return to the superhero scene in full force. However, given the treatment DC has given the actor, fans are eager for Henry Cavill to play Superman-adjacent characters in other properties, such as Omni-Man in Invincible or Hyperion in the MCU. However, there are some non-Superman-adjacent roles that would fit the character perfectly. Having played Wolverine once, the actor could play other X-Men like Cyclops, or even superheroes who led their own franchise like Captain Britain. Captain Britain, like Hyperion, has a connection to the Marvel multiverse, making the character ready to enter the multiverse saga of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Henry Cavill's stunts in this movie showed off his skills as an action hero as he performed most of the stunts himself while the director was worried about his safety. Maybe it's his incredibly large physique or his unparalleled acting and fighting skills, but Henry Cavill certainly has fun in the action genre. Over the years since he began his career, he has portrayed his fighting prowess across multiple genres, be it adventure comedy, mystery, superhero, or even fantasy. However, he prefers to do most of his sexy scenes himself as well. The same was the case when he was working on his 2012 thriller The Cold Light of Day, which saw Cavill pulling off some truly commendable moves, but ending up in the ditch as both critics and general audiences failed him. But that didn't stop the actor from enjoying the action scenes by working with the stuntman while the director was worried about his safety. Henry Cavill was enjoying the stunts in The Cold Light of Day. The intriguing Cold Light of Day story stars Cavill as Will, a Wall Street businessman whose family's kidnapping during a flight leaves him shaken before he sets out to rescue them while intelligence agents track him down to recover a mysterious briefcase. However, it was met with very mixed reviews despite its star power among the likes of Bruce Willis and Sigourney Weaver. However, that didn't stop Henry Cavill from putting his all into making the 2012 action thriller. To say the least, he not only performed most of his stunts himself, but also, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare star even made professional actor Abraham Redondo bear witness to his toughness with his stunt as director Mabrouk Al-Masri was extremely concerned for his safety.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandigo, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of two of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crow, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB agent, played by Armie Hammer, and in Sandcastle, 2017, portraying a Special Forces captain on a 2003 tour of Iraq. Cavill then played the main antagonist in Mission Impossible Fallout, 2018, the 6th installment of Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible series. In 2019, he assumed the lead role in the hit Netflix series The Witcher, based on the novels by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, whose sources include Polish mythology and Slavic folklore. Cavill played Sherlock Holmes, the elder brother of aspiring sleuth Enola Holmes in the movies Enola Holmes, 2020, and Enola Holmes 2, 2022. In 2022, Cavill had a cameo as Superman in Black Adam, renewing speculation that he was planning a return to the role 5 years after Justice League. Cavill confirmed the rumors in the fall, but a couple of months later he wrote on Instagram that the studio had decided to go in a different direction.